Okay, we are mere minutes away from the Capcom Next Summer 2024 showcase. Will Resident Evil 9 be shown? Will Monster Hunter Wilds 2 be shown? Yeah, they're skipping the first one. They're going straight to number 2. Only time will tell. Wait, it says 9 minutes here, but it says 5. We're supposed to start at 6. Maybe it's not live. Okay, there we go. Now it's live. We're 2 minutes and 43 minutes. We're 2 minutes. We're 2 seconds and 43 minutes away. Really, almost anything could be shown. No, what we know is confirmed. Resident Evil 7 Biohazard iOS. Some Mamitsu, I'm butchering the name. I have no idea what it's some game with I have no idea what it's called. There was another game that's confirmed. Monster Hunter Wilds is confirmed to not be there apparently. What was the other one? There was a third one. I don't know. We'll see. We're 2 minutes away. Yeah, I almost made a start late accidentally. But all right, we're almost here. I just want there to be like one tiny surprise. Kamitsu is the name. Thank you, Hawk. I just want there to be one tiny surprise. Doesn't have to be anything major. Doesn't have to be Resident Evil 9. Just give me like, I don't know. Give me Resident Evil 4.5 Ashley's Big Day Out. And we just get to hang out with Ashley at like a theme park or something. Once she gets back home safe and sound. Her and Leon just get to hang out. That's all I need. That's so much to ask. Welcome back, Kaitsu. Well, I think they confirmed it's not going to be there. Parasite Eve. Parasite Eve's not even made by Capcom. All right, I need a coffee refill. We're almost ready. Hence a wild card. Okay, here we go. Let's turn off the music. Let's get into it.
Sure to check. Here are the titles you can pre-order now. Please visit the official websites for details.
Let me know if the audio is good, you guys. RE4 Remake, Leon and Krauser get
And finally,
sloppy.
Don't forget to wishlist Monster Hunter
Real
Wilds,
sloppy.
the latest title in the Monster Hunter series.
Stunmaker. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. How's the video audio? Is it too loud? Is it good? Oh, here we go. Nice little montage.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Capcom Next Summer 2024.
Check.
Today we'll be giving updates on 3 titles. Dead Rising is back from the dead with the Deluxe Remaster. Check out this and other games from Capcom this summer.
Oh wow, it really might just
But
be
first,
these 3 titles.
I'd like to tell you about this title.
Maybe they'll do one more thing. We'll see. I don't know how I have never heard of this game one time before today. I feel like I'm generally up to date with Capcom games, but
Kunitsugami Path of the Goddess will launch on July 19th, 2024.
and it comes out in less than a month.
We're excited for you to immerse yourself in the unique Japanese-inspired setting. The innovative gameplay combines elements of both action and strategy games. Kunitsugami
Yeah, Hawk,
Path
I
of
don't
the
know.
Goddess is set on Mount Kafuku, which has been covered by defilement.
Yeah, Kaitsu, I
When
agree.
the sun sets, the sinister seethe emerge to attack the mountain. During the day, you'll explore the villages. Help fix the broken contraptions and purify the villagers. Then you'll be able to give the villagers roles and choose where to
Oh,
place
really?
them.
Game Awards?
It's critical to use your daylight time wisely.
I can't say it looks
The
that
game will
interesting
test
to
the
me,
player's
but
decision-making abilities. During the night phase, the Seethe attack the villages. Fight with the protagonist So's graceful sword attacks. Issue commands to the villagers, helping you to protect the maiden Yoshiro.
yeah, I vaguely remember that now, Kaizu. Yeah, like a new
The
IP.
player repeats this day-night cycle and purifies villages with Yoshiro to bring peace back to the mountain. The Seethe attack the villages in many different forms. Getting help from the villagers is essential to make it through the wide array of challenges presented. Upgrade villager roles to give yourself more support. You can freely reset upgrades and redistribute them to other roles. Customize the roles however you want. You'll also be able to upgrade So as you play through the game. Upgrade attacks, unlock archery, and use skills to summon the villagers. There are a variety of elements that can be upgraded. Combine So's upgrades with abilities from Tsuba Guards and Mazo Talismans. Expand the strategies and actions the player can take. Work effectively with the villagers and guide
You know what they should
Yoshiro
show today?
as you purify the villages.
Be a nice surprise is they bring back Deep Down. You guys remember that game?
Next, take a look at this.
It got revealed like maybe around the PS4 reveal. Either Deep Down or what's the other game that's like disappeared? With the girl in the... Oh my god, there's like the moon in the reveal trailer. I'm blanking on it. Started with a P, I think. Oh, demo's available today. No,
The
not
demo
Parasite
version will be
Eve.
available from today. You can play part of the main story in a demo version, and there's no limit on playtime or the number of times you can play. We're excited for you to experience this unique combination of action and
RE6
strategy.
remake, baby.
We also have a new announcement.
Is this a real person? Is this an AI voice talking to us right now? Ooh, okay. Okami.
To celebrate the demo version, Kunitsugami Path of the Goddess will have a collaboration with the 2006 action-adventure hit Okami. Collaboration costumes for the main character, So, and
It's kinda
the
cool.
maiden Yoshiro.
I know people love Okami. I
There will
never
be
really played it.
collaboration weapons, and we have collaboration music in the game as well. In order
I've
to
heard people
celebrate
call it like the
Kunitsugami
best
Path of the Goddess demo,
non-Zelda Zelda game.
we're having a special festival. One of the themes of Kunitsugami Path of the Goddess is working with others to achieve a goal. If enough players work together and try the demo version, we will include the Okami collaboration items as a free title update on release day for everyone who purchases a copy of the game.
Only if enough of you do it. So,
For details, please see our website and social media accounts.
everyone get to downloading.
Kunitsugami Path of the Goddess is available for pre-order. The Mazo Talismans for So and a mini art book are included as pre-order bonuses. Check out the demo version, available today.
I'd like to take a look at it first.
Next up, a new
Got anything
look for
else?
some fan favorites. Want the inside scoop on the recently revealed Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster? We've put together an exclusive top-secret program full of undead mayhem. Join us as we sit down with key development team members from each title to unearth the secrets of Dead
Doesn't it
Rising
sound like an
and
AI
the new
voice? Am
look
I
for
going
Resident
crazy?
Evil 7.
I feel like I'm very,
First,
like I'm
take a
always
look at the
paranoid
trailer.
about that now. Like in YouTube videos or... Gamers across the globe are captivated. Can't, well, I didn't get to finish it.
Say, buddy, you mentioned something about research for a story.
Yeah, like some voice actors do have that
Remember that name because the whole world's
monotone,
gonna know it in 3 days.
that monotone vibe to it, but Deluxe Remaster.
What? Did you just say zombies?
Take a look out there. Those ain't zombies. What would you call them? Quick, move! Get over here!
That's a pretty hefty rehaul. Yeah, it does look good.
Customer!
September 19th, not too far. I wonder if it's only digital.
What you just witnessed is the newly released trailer for Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster. You may be thinking, that looks
You can
like
even
a
smell
full-on
the
remake.
zombies.
We had the same thought, so we spoke with 3 key staff to get to the bottom of this Deluxe Remaster. We began our investigation with director Ryosuke Murai. Well, actually, it wouldn't be an exaggeration to call this game a remake, considering the work we put into it. Before we could even ask a question, Murai was giving us the inside scoop about the game. The first thing you'll notice is the improved graphics. The new specs allow the game to run at 4K 60 FPS.
Nice.
We've also made quite a few quality of life improvements, like the ability to move while aiming, as well as other adjustments to make controlling Frank more intuitive. Thanks to popular demand, we've added an autosave feature and fine-tuned the user interface.
See, this makes you want to go back to it more
The
now.
game will be fully voiced in 9 languages, with text in 14, giving more players around the world a chance to enjoy characters' dialogue. We've also
Birthday
made some
stream when?
improvements to NPC behavior that
My
we hope
birthday?
will
My
make
birthday's not till
surviving the zombie
October.
apocalypse with all the colorful characters that much more enjoyable. That sounds like a complete overhaul.
Improved
it makes
AI.
me wonder if the game's main concept is still intact. If you've played the original, rest assured that its core remains unchanged in this Deluxe Remaster. We did our best to respect the direction of the original game.
Yeah, it's
We
pretty
kept
close.
the fundamental gameplay the same while improving upon the user experience. With this, we believe that both veterans and newcomers alike will be able to enjoy a fresh experience.
Oh, I remember her.
Our goal was to ensure that today's players would experience the same shock players felt when the original game was released. We believe we accomplished this goal with Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster. We hope that everyone will give it a try. Unable to get any definitive answers out of director Murai, we gave art director Satoshi Takamatsu the 3rd degree. It
Why are
turns
they
out he
framing
had
this like an
ambitions of his own for this
interrogation?
project.
They could have just like
Because the original came out 18 years
Said
ago,
they
there were
interviewed the
many
dev.
limitations during development.
we waterboarded the
Thanks to
director
nearly
of
2
Dead Rising
decades of
Deluxe
technological
Remaster. And this is what he had to
We were
say.
able to accomplish a lot that couldn't be done back then. For example, Resident Evil, Capcom's other zombie franchise, focused on quality over quantity. Dead Rising took a different approach. The goal was to pack as many zombies as possible into that huge shopping mall. This meant each individual zombie wasn't as polished as we would have liked. However, this time around, we were able to focus on quality as well. As the art director, I couldn't be more pleased that we were
By
able to
AI
apply
gone.
high-end modeling and production to both the main character Frank and all of the NPCs. Of course, another critical aspect of Dead Rising that we have to address is the shopping mall setting.
Frank looks so bulky.
In the original game, the Willamette Parkview Mall
But I guess he kinda
is
did in
made
the
up of
original,
several
too.
areas, like Entrance Plaza and Paradise Plaza, each with its own unique characteristics. We've taken these designs and evolved them.
Yeah, we did
even
see-
further
we did see
by
RE.
adding
We saw Resident
real-time lighting and shadow effects, so that each location takes on a different appearance depending on the time of day.
Dude, that's cool. I like that a lot.
That's
Nighttime
how
mall.
much detail we've put into this project.
違ったりとかそういうところを、今回、表現できるようになったのでそこら辺も、こだわって作っております。アニメーショ
For
ン
character animations, we tried to limit unnecessary changes and use the original data as much as possible, especially during action scenes.
Would you just
We
look at
could
it?
have made them more realistic with today's tools. But we wanted to preserve the
Wait,
unique and
Frank's your
comical
twin,
movements
Siri?
that made the original Dead Rising so special.
当時のアニメーションが一番ベストだと思っておりましたので
よし
今回はそういうふうな形をとっております。
Takamatsu was finally giving us the info we were looking for.
Oh.
However, we couldn't stop there. We had to know why this is called a Deluxe Remaster. To do that, we tracked down the game's producer and managed to get his account.
このデッドライジング
I think Dead Rising is a unique game with extremely tight game design, even by today's standards. However, we also knew the original game was released 18 years ago, and that improvements were needed to reach a modern audience. That's why we focused on improving playability, in addition to overhauling the graphics. This game truly deserves the title of Deluxe Remaster. Its unique game design allows it to stand apart from other zombie games. It feels fresh even today. Morimoto took a moment to compose himself before divulging something terrifying.
ところで
Here at Capcom, we're no strangers to zombies. But this game takes it to another level. With a wry smile on his face, Morimoto took out his phone and showed it to us. And there it was, Resident Evil 7, in a form we never imagined.
いよいよ
Capcom is thrilled to bring its third
What a
Resident Evil
segue.
title to the iPhone 15 Pro and other Apple devices. The game has been optimized greater than ever before to ensure the best possible RE experience.
すでに発売して
As with Resident Evil Village and RE4, using a controller like the DualSense or a mobile controller that attaches directly to the phone allows for a surprisingly comfortable gameplay experience.
しかし周辺機
That being said, when playing on a mobile device without a controller, we felt the standard virtual controller just didn't cut it. So the development team took it upon themselves to optimize the touch controls for Resident Evil 7 on iOS. One of the biggest challenges we faced was implementing the auto fire feature. You can enable this setting so that your weapon fires automatically when aiming at an enemy, making it much easier to play without the use of peripherals.
Wow.
The early Resident Evil games also had auto-aiming. Despite the differences in specs, Morimoto wasn't willing to compromise on usability. With Apple's help,
Yeah.
he was able to take on new
I mean,
challenges
I guess
and
it's good to get
prioritize
it on
the
as many
immersive
platforms as you
experience.
can, but
The
at what
menu, options,
cost?
and inventory are now all touchscreen compatible, allowing for a more intuitive experience. The first part of the game is free to play. Resident Evil 7 is guaranteed to
Oh,
be
it's
frightful
interesting.
fun.
So you can play the
If
first
you have a
part of it.
compatible device, we highly recommend checking it out to see what you think. Since its release in 2017, Resident Evil 7 has sold 13 million copies.
Damn.
Now it's available in a new form on Apple devices. Up next, a confession.
I knew
from
it hit
Koshi
10
Nakanishi,
million.
the
I didn't know it was
director
at
behind the
13.
classic. Resident Evil was, well, if I'm being honest, as a brand, we were off track. And legendary director Yoshinori Kawano discloses the secret origin of Dead Rising. I feel like Dead Rising is the classic zombie game. In the second half of the program, we'll learn previously untold stories about how the games were developed. Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster.
It's a weird way to
Dead
structure
Rising
it.
Deluxe Remaster will have an emergency digital launch for PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, Xbox Series S, and Steam on September 19th.
Okay, and physical is
The
in
Dead Rising
November.
Deluxe Remaster Digital Deluxe Edition will include additional costumes and mall background music, and will be available with the regular version on September 19th.
You getting this day one, Swayze?
Dead Rising fans shouldn't miss the Dead Rising Original Pack, included as a pre-order bonus. Pre-orders are available starting today.
Pre-orders. Go tell and Rhodey. Go tell and Rhodey. God, I remember the original reveal trailer for Resident Evil 7. Like, nobody really knew what it was until the title
Capcom's
screen.
Two major zombie games, Dead Rising and Resident Evil 7,
At the very
come
end
to
of the
be made
trailer.
in the first place. We interviewed the directors of both titles to learn more about the games. First, we have Koshi Nakanishi, the distinguished director of Resident Evil 7. Follow
I'm pretty
along
sure
as he shares
RE7 does have a
previously
free upgrade.
undisclosed information about the game's origin.
RE7, 2 remake, and 3
Resident
remake
Evil
all had
was-
upgrades, I thought,
Well,
that were
if I'm
free.
being honest, as a brand, we were off
Yeah,
track.
7 had a really good reveal trailer.
The action element
Because it looks
had
so
been
different.
expanded,
Nobody
and
knew what it
fans
was,
reacted
like, until the
much
very
more
end of the trailer, and
negatively
you
than
see the
expected.
text come up.
In the end, an RE game has to be scary. So we took another look at it. And the general consensus from fans of the series was that a Resident Evil game is one that should scare the hell out of you. That was the starting point for Resident Evil 7. I played Resident Evil from the beginning, and those early games were terrifying. I was excited to try and make Resident Evil 7 into a game that would live up to the RE name.
It wiped all
The
of your data.
fear-inducing
which-
Resident Evil that Nakanishi was after had a major impact upon its release. But the course that he chose was far from the path of least resistance.
OG console remasters.
In order to make a fear-focused Resident
never
Evil,
gonna do it.
many elements of the game had to be re-evaluated from scratch. Like the setting, characters, the game system. Anything that didn't induce fear had to change. And sometimes we threw the whole thing out. And in order to make it scarier, we decided to go with a first-person point of view. Up to that point, RE had been third-person perspective with the character on the screen. But when you're viewing the world from a safe distance behind a character, it's not as immersive and frightening. First person forces you to be up close and personal. And that's exactly what we were trying to accomplish. How did Kawano perceive the target audience for this game? We weren't sure whether to target a casual or core audience.
I would argue a mainline Resident Evil should never
However,
target a
We trusted
casual
management's
audience.
concepts and made what we thought would be fun. Kawano had a range of experience directing Mega Man Legends and Breath of Fire, and he was confident in this new genre. We wanted to put the main character somewhere that was overrun with zombies. Most games might ordinarily make their main character a cop or a soldier, a badass, decked out in gear, ready for the situation. But we thought going in that direction would dilute the madness and unpredictability of the zombie outbreak. So, we made him a
He's
journalist.
covered wars, you know.
We focused the story on him being trapped in a place full of zombies, trying to escape, and rescuing survivors along the way, so that they can all make it out together. Kawano faced challenges during development, It's clear, though, that he still has the same passion for the game. In terms of the narrative, there's a zombie outbreak. We wanted the player to encounter people trying to escape,
really
and
padding
others
this
who have
out.
become a bit unhinged, making them feel like they're trapped in the outbreak. On the development team, felt like it was a fun
I'm sure
game,
they want
but
new
others
people
who
to pick
saw the
this up.
game
Yeah.
kind of taken aback. Some even asked whether it was okay to make a game that was so violent.
I also
For a
think
second,
they might
we
be
started to
using this
doubt
as a
ourselves.
relaunching point for the series. Like
Such an
after 3 and
innovative
4 kind of
project
lost their
was
way.
bound to grapple with internal friction. But Kawano had a trump card to play: fan
Because
expectations.
if this does well, they could reboot the series and do like a
We
Dead Rising
previewed it
5.
at a game show and got mobbed. Players loved that you could use a parasol to kill zombies or put buckets on their heads. That's when I knew we'd done it. I still can't say whether it was targeting core or casual players, but everyone loves zombies, and being able to mess around with them in so many ways. I thought people in Japan and abroad would all like the game.
Interesting.
However,
So 4 is
a game
4 is
without
mainly
zombies
the
was
one.
released the year before. Was Dead Rising trying to dethrone the RE
4 is mainly the
franchise?
one that people don't like now.
I think that makes Dead Rising one of the classics. Also, I think anything with zombies needs a sense of humor.
He thinks Dead
Zombie
Rising's better
outbreak
than Resident
is a
Evil, is what
disaster.
I'm hearing.
But I think you need to laugh too. If there are laughs, you can have some tears as well. Resident Evil, on the other hand, is cooler. The main characters are very cool.
4 is a dumpster fire
Kawano's
that's still
continued
burning.
passion for the game was evident from his intensity. Shinji Mikami made the
Sounds like
Resident
something
Evil
a
games,
fucker
so
would say.
of course they have a sense of humor. Giant dolls appear and walk around. But I think we really filled Dead Rising with a ton of ridiculous stuff. If you're looking for a clear answer to that question, in the context of this program, I think it's fair to say that Dead Rising is the classic zombie game. A lot of people played the game when it first
Wow.
came out, but it wasn't the easiest to play. Now that it's been made a little more accessible, I'm excited for those who didn't play or couldn't finish to have another chance. Each of the directors had different experiences, but we'd like to salute both for their innovative contributions. And finally, we managed to draw out an intriguing bit of information from director Nakanishi. We'll let him have the final comment. We're making a new Resident Evil. It was really difficult to figure out what to do after 7. But I
Resident
found
Evil 9 teaser?
And to be honest, it feels substantial. I can't share any details just yet, but I hope you're excited for the day.
So it seems like he the director of the new one too, it seems like. Very brief teaser, but at least they said something about it.
Here's a quick roundup of the games we introduced today that will be launching soon.
There's 3 of them. Do we need a recap?
Kunitsugami, Path of the Goddess, launches on July 19th, 2024. Try out the demo today.
Nothing bad happened to them at all.
Next, we have Resident Evil 7 Biohazard, which will be available for iPhone, iPad, and Mac. You can play the opening section for free.
Yeah, it's a short
And finally, 18
short thing.
years after the original release, we have the original Zombie Paradise action game, Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster. This is more than your average remaster. This is a deluxe remaster, and we hope you're excited. Kunitsugami, Path of the Goddess, and Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster are available for pre-order. That's all we have for you today. Thanks for watching.
All right.
Play up to 2 hours of Dragon's Dogma 2 during our limited time
3
free
games,
trial
20 minutes,
campaign.
recap.
Save data from the trial can be transferred when purchasing.
Yeah, that's all we need. More confusion. I get the meaning behind it though, like because it's using basically the same gameplay mechanics, same environments and stuff, but it's not like it is a step above a simple remaster because they already remastered the game. the original remaster is what you would typically think of a remaster, just because they've already remastered it once for PS4. I feel like this is like more than just a simple up-res and frame rate increase. But you just call it a remaster? Well, take your deluxe shit and put it in the butt. Okay. Well, fun stream, you guys. Not much to say. I mean, I'm excited that they teased RE9, but we already knew that was coming, so you know, what else is there to say? All right. Let's see here.